What's going on, Average Tech Guy here, and today we are back. More tech, more reviews, and right here I have this highly reflective display. This is from the company ESR, and I think it is going to be the perfect stage manager on-the-go companion for your iPad 12.9. So let's talk about it. All right, so this is the ESR Portable Kickstand Monitor. Kickstand hints right here on the back. So we can stand this up. If you want to see me, here I am in the reflective screen, but this is what you are going to get. Now, just keep in mind that this screen is going to cost you anywhere from $159 or so to about $200, depending on where you pick it up at. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop every link below that you can get it, and then we'll kind of go from there. Now, this is a full 1080p HDR10 60 Hz refresh rate display. So no 120 Hz on this, you get a 60 Hz refresh rate, but it's very slim, very slender, and very sleek. And if you notice right there, that is actually how slim it is. Kickstand on the back, just like so. And it also comes with a host of little accessories, like this little pouch right here. So the pouch comes with it. This pouch actually doubles as a carrying case. So let's talk about everything they give you on the inside. You do get a USB type C to C cable. It is around here somewhere. It's gray and black. So I've already opened it and used it. I just don't know where it is right now. You do get a USB to USB type C cable. And you also get a micro HDMI to go with this. So I've been using USB type C to USB type C. And like I said, this actually doubles as your carrying case. We'll just show you how that goes down in there, just like so. Boom, boom, boom. And then you pop this in your bag and you are on the go. And now we have a portable display that we can take on the go wherever we go. So I'll set all this to the side, and then we'll stand this mighty reflective bad boy back up. All right, so that is what we got. Oh, we did not talk about the ports. So let's take a quick look at all the ports on the back. And I'm putting fingerprints all over the front. But on the back, you do have USB type C ports. So you get the micro HDMI, you get the 2 USB type C ports. You also get the power on and off toggles, and you do get a dedicated 3.5mm headphone adapter. Now this device does have speakers built into it. They're not gonna be as strong and as loud as your iPad speakers, but they do the job. This device has a 15.6 inch display. It weighs in at about 640 grams, and roughly that calculates to 2 pounds or so. So it's not heavy, not bulky, and it's very slim and very compact. So you can basically take this anywhere. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get it plugged up to the iPad, and let's see how this thing is going to look. All right, so I located the USB type C to C cable. We are going to plug this directly into the iPad, just like so. And then we're gonna plug it in back here. Doesn't matter which one of these you plug it into, just keep that in mind. It's gonna draw power from the iPad itself, so you don't have to worry about having a power source connected to it either. And once it gets connected, that is what you're going to get over on this screen. So you see they are connected together. Now the stand on this has 176 degrees of rotation. So you can pretty much have it in just about any standing angle that you need, from all the way down on a table to straight up and down pretty much. All right, so mouse is already over here on this display. I'm just gonna bring it back over here to the iPad, and let's just open up something over here. We'll open up Freeform over here, and I wanna send it over there to that display, and boom. And let's say I wanna open my calendar, and now let's send my calendar to that display, boom. Stage Manager is operating right here on the side of this screen. If I need my mouse to come back over here, there we go. I'm gonna click there. I'm going to move that back to the iPad. So it goes back and forth seamlessly. There are really no issues from that standpoint. I like the color on it. Now, all this can be modified. So if you come back here to your settings, you can actually scroll through any of those settings that are right there on the screen, and you can toggle your brightness, you can toggle your actual contrast, your black level, your sharpness, anything that you want to toggle and modify and make your own. You got low blue light settings, you got HDR mode settings. So let's go to the HDR and see, as you toggle your HDR, you got different settings. We're gonna leave it on auto right there. And once you are done, you just come back out and you leave your screen on whatever setting that you had it on. Now, one of the biggest things that a lot of people want to know is about the sound. So let's just, and you can actually control it from over here too. So we're just gonna control and we're gonna go to, of course, my channel, because I don't want any issues with music and all that good stuff. So here we go. All right, so check this out. New stand from the company Binks for your iPad. 360-degree rotation there. Boom, boom, boom. Now, sound can be toggled. So if you go back into your menu and open that up, you will find your volume right here. And as you go down to your volume toggle, press it, and you can toggle your volume, and we'll go all the way up to 100 just to see how this is going to sound. Push your back button, and come out, and then we'll start the video back up. Down, back up, round, turns, fold down flat, take wherever you go, and hold your iPad just like this, no issues. If you need to turn around and show your partner what you got going on, boom, turn it back around to yourself, drop it down to the table, just like so. If you want to draw on it, you can drop it down even further. Pick up the pen, turn your pen on, just like so. Bear down. All right, so sound is really good over here. If you're in an office setting and you need this, I think it'll be very beneficial, just because like this is for you. This is a personal setup. It's not made for everybody to be able to hear it, but with the ability to be able to kind of bring all this together and travel with this, I think it's a really good setup for anybody to check out. So like I mentioned, anywhere from about 150 to 200 bucks, you can pick this up depending on where you go. Like I said, I'll drop links below. You can check this out for yourself. But I think this is a really good monitor for Stage Manager, people who use Stage Manager on a regular basis, people who want to try Stage Manager for the first time. I think this is something that you will be able to get down with. Now, like mentioned, goes up and down like that and goes all the way down to the table just like that. Still has an angle to it. And let's say you want to draw. Of course, you know, you can't draw over here. This is not a touch screen, but you can still draw over here, and you can listen to music over here, or you can be productive over here, have your music going over there, you know, whatever you want. You can even have your production going here and your music going here. Also, if you have Bluetooth headphones, such as your Apple AirPods Max, they can be toggled versus this speaker. So let's say you got your AirPods connected to here. You don't want to hear music from here. You can toggle it back to a Bluetooth speaker. You just cannot toggle it back through the iPad itself. So as mentioned, hopefully this has been able to help someone out. If you're looking for a great portable monitor, I think this is one that you should probably try to put your hands on. It has a great color gamut. It has HDR10 built into it. It actually has different settings. It has its own speakers, and it connects without having to have its own source of power. It's drawing power from the iPad. Now, I haven't had this hooked up to my iPad for a long time, so I'm not gonna know exactly how the power drainage is or the rate of the power exchange is, but for the time that I have had it connected for like 5-10 minutes at a time when I'm using it and doing things, it probably has only drained maybe like 2% of the battery. So I don't see a whole lot of issue in that battery category. But just remember, has its own speakers, HDR10, 60 hertz refresh rate. That is going to be a downside to a lot of people because these devices now go at like 120 hertz refresh rate. So 60 hertz refresh rate, 1080p is the highest resolution it's going to output in. So no 4K on this as of yet. Hopefully they will have one next year or very soon. But that is pretty much it. So hopefully this has been able to help someone out. And until next time, be sure and give me that big thumbs up and please subscribe. Average Tech Guy out. Peace.